and also the knowledge that was acquired, that's involved in the work of human beings of the past, all the past generations. We inherit so much. Our lives depend on the work of others living now, but also on the work of all the human beings that came before us, from whom we've inherited so much. And so the children can spontaneously develop a sense of gratitude, not only to nature, God, actually, Montessori will say to God, but some people like to think of that one as to nature. And so, a spontaneous sense of gratitude to nature and to human beings, all human beings who work. And what does Montessori say? Who is the hero of our history? Not the one who kills, the one who works. Okay? So, sadly, I have to stop there. Sorry. I had a lot more I wanted to say, but it's always the same story. See, 2 hours aren't enough. But anyway, I can show you a slide. Do you want me to show you some slides? Okay, I'll do that. All right, so this is extremely interesting. I can conclude for all planes using this chart. It's the first time I'm showing it publicly, and it's I've only just started showing it again to our students. Camila always used to show this chart. You notice that on the 4 planes chart you have those words, causality, finality at the top and causality below. And that chart is 1950 Perugia. This is a chart that Montessori also presented in Perugia in 1950, and it's got to do with syntropic and entropic phenomena. For syntropic phenomena, think finalistic phenomena. For entropic phenomena, think causalistic phenomena. Okay? If we look at the lines, imagine that we're there in the middle, right? And think that we're seeing things that are going on in the present. If you take a causalistic point of view, you look for the explanation in the past. The top one is causalistic, right? Can you see the causes on the left? All right, and the lines are on the right. So there you are with the lines. There are certain phenomena going on, and you look for the explanation in the past. So entropic is on the top. Let's get confusing with the nice the other way around. Okay, look at the bottom. The behavior or the phenomena that you're observing, to explain it, you have to look to the future. And that's how nature works. So the phenomena that we observe, when we observe natural development in children and adolescents, is finalistic. If it's natural, it's finalistic. And you can explain it, not by looking to the past, but looking what are nature's goals. So the children exhibit behavior driven by nature, which has to do with the goal that has to be reached, which is to become an adult, to become a fully formed, fully functioning member of an adult human society. We can't remain children forever. Okay? And this is how she represents it. Now, the reason she uses entropic and syntropic is because right toward the end of her life, in 1949, she met an Italian guy called Luigi Vantapié, who was a university professor for higher mathematics, who was developing this, and who was talking a lot. He said that to explain how the world functions, we have to understand that there are these entropic phenomena, which the scientists are normally studying, but there are also these syntropic phenomena. And the biological processes have to do with syntropic phenomena. He says it clearly. And from the time that she's becomes acquainted with Vantapié, she's already in practice been doing this and understanding this. But she starts to use those terms, right? And that's why she doesn't put syntropy and entropy, she puts finality on the top and causality on the bottom. But why is that not so well known? Not so well known because that dates from 1949. She dies at 52. But it helps. So look at the top. No, let's look at the bottom because that's the finalistic one. That's nature. That's how nature works, okay? Look at the top one. That's how human beings work. What's within the child is finalistic. What's out around the child to help the finalistic laws of development is what adults provide. That's the causalistic aspect, and they have to be in harmony. So I'll stop there. Well, thank you very much. Thank you to you. Thank you to the tech team that helped me. Thank you to our MC and to all those people who helped me also with all those things, the practical things of life as well. Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Baiba, for taking us through thank you, Baiba, for taking us through Dr. Montessori's life, highlighting her discoveries which are in plain sight in her books, and reminding us of the fact that development is a process which does not happen overnight but rather takes some time. To help us remember that development is spontaneous and guided by nature. Thus, the role of educators should be developmental. And as adults, we need to evolve and transform ourselves in order to support the child's natural development through all the stages of his development, focusing on culture, the human knowledge and understanding, and drawing our attention to the development of the elementary child through cosmic work and understanding interdependencies, thus becoming citizens of the world and humanity. Thank you once again, Baiba. Announcements before we leave for lunch. I would request all the participants to be seated while we allow the delegates and the speakers and the trustees to leave first, and then we can all move for lunch. Lunch is available till lunchtime is till 1:45. There is some transport that's available for us to be taken over there. Also, quick reminders, the toilets are to the right over here if anybody needs them. If you need any assistance from the volunteers, they are all over the campus with blue scarves around them. So please feel free to approach them. If you need any assistance going back from here in the evening after the program, there are pre-booked Rego cabs that are available. You can inquire at the registration counter. And also, if you lose your badge, please go to the registration counter and they will help you. And someone has misplaced their OnePlus phone. Has anybody misplaced a phone? It is available at the AV desk over here. Thank you, enjoy your lunch, and we will see you back at 1:45. Thank you.